story that kind of disappeared very suddenly. Do you have any idea whatever happened to the drones?
What happened to drones?
Well, you said that you thought the government knew what was happening with these drones over New Jersey. There were some by Bedminster.
I don't know. They're over Bedminster a lot, so I can imagine. I'm going to give you a report on drones about one day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drones. And it's not only with me. Glenn was telling me today that in Virginia they have drones all over the place too, and nobody's reporting it. I don't know why they're not. Do you want to say something about that?
Just one quick comment, which is we are home to the largest naval base in the world in Quantico, and we house a lot of the SEAL teams and have a huge national security infrastructure. And now for 2 years running, we have had drone incursion over secure airspace, and we still don't know why. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable. And I think President Trump and the new leadership coming in, I think, will work diligently to understand who's behind this and what we do in order to stop the digital surveillance of all of our secure infrastructure.
Well, I can tell you this. While we were dealing with a terrorist attack in New Orleans, we had drones being flown over our nuclear reactors in Louisiana. And we brought that attention to the FAA. We've been asking the FAA to give these states the ability to mitigate these drones, and it's sitting on some bureaucrat's desk. And that's real.
Nobody knows. They don't want to talk about it. Go ahead, Governor, you're going to say?
I was just going to say we have drones in Wyoming flying over our infrastructure as well. And it's incredibly frustrating that we not only have no way of knowing what it is, but nobody knows how to deal with them.
They don't want to talk about it, and nobody knows why. They don't want to talk about it. That could be us sending drones. I hope that's the case, us doing it and doing research, and maybe they don't want to talk about it from that standpoint. I hope it's not an enemy, but we're going to find out on the 21st, the day after. You have to give me a little time for the inauguration, but shortly thereafter, we'll give you a report on it. We'll tell you exactly what.
Before I start this video, I'd like to thank America First on TikTok for this video. So President-elect Donald Trump and his administration said, once he gets sworn in and as after the inauguration, he's going to tell everybody what these drones are, where they come from, and everything else. Let me say this. I've been talking about the drone story for a while now, right? And people still don't know what these drones are. And Donald Trump accuses the previous administration saying that they know who the drones are, but didn't tell the public why they were there. And it's important for people to understand that when we as American citizens, we have every right to find out why these drones are flying around our airspace. And still people don't say anything. I bet you the Biden administration know who they are. But see, the thing of it is that we've been still trying to figure out why these drones are still invading our airspace. Now, the governor of Wyoming, you just heard him, said that they had drones circling their infrastructure. And then they said there was another incident in Louisiana, that when the terrorist attack happened in Louisiana, that they seen drones everywhere. And people still don't know why they're there. And so, like I told you on one of my videos about that situation, is that could be Russia, that could be China. You never know. They're circling around, finding out all our information, so they can go back to their country and get all the information they need. This is in case that a possible war breaks out. They got enough information they need to take some stuff out, take these places out. See, this is why it is important for people to understand what's at stake here. And for those of people that having drones all around like that, this is really disturbing. It's been happening about, I believe in November, that these drones are, or between, I think it's November or December, that drones are circling around the East Coast and parts of the Midwest, and people don't know where they come from and why they are there. So, we're going to see if, the president-elect Donald Trump, once he's sworn in, we're going to see if he really does going to find out or provide what these drones are, where they come from. But at this time, I think that there's need to be an investigation and find out why these drones are circling around, and what if the government knew about these drones and why did not even tell the public, so the public will be aware of you know, if these drones are here or we're circling around, and people still have some unanswered questions. So, and so we're going to see what Trump's going to do, but this is crazy that we're seeing it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.